You're watching Wish TV, News 8 and 11 with Phil Sanchez.
All right, welcome back. A recent report ranked Purdue University as the #1 public university in all of Indiana. It also ranked 20 of its undergraduate programs among the top 20 in the United States. That's pretty good. Let's bring in Purdue's Chief Marketing Officer, Kelly Hiller, for our Unfiltered conversation. Kelly, good to see you. Let's start with those undergraduate programs, okay? Top 20 in the U.S., which made noteworthy climbs this year.
Of the top 20 in the U.S., I mean, we continue to, have programs that we evaluate every year. But overall, I think even as the world changes, the Purdue education continues to prove to be accessible, have academic excellence, and spark innovation. And those things have remained the same. And we evaluate our programs and adjust them, but we stay true to those pillars to make sure that we're preparing our graduates. So we provide numerous and varied pathways for Indiana students to become really well prepared and essentially access to outstanding higher education. So we received a record numbers of applications this fall, and this is the 14th year of record applications here at Purdue University.
Well, let's go back to the public university ranking. Okay, so what does it say about Purdue to be ranked #1 in the state?
Well, obviously, we're pretty happy about that. Yeah. Something we're really proud of as we continue to fulfill our land grant mission. And so we continue to focus on those areas and tout that ranking that we really are a home for Indiana students to be prepared and go out into the workforce and hopefully continue to make an impact and help the state thrive.
And once you get ranked this high, and I know it's been done before with you guys, how do you maintain it or go even beyond it going forward?
I think you have to be dedicated to innovation. You have to be well connected to the needs of our state, of our nation, and how can we prepare graduates? What are those programs and needs from a workforce development perspective that are in demand, that we need to be future ready? So it's not just looking at what do we need to be ready for now, but what do we need to be ready for 5 years from now, 10 years from now? What are those trends? And so we have a very rigorous process that we go through in evaluating programs, evaluating curriculum, and having really close relationships with industry partners. I think that is critical. That has been an absolutely necessary activity with our expansion in Indianapolis of looking to it is an expansion of our West Lafayette campus, but looking to make sure that those students within that urban environment have internships, have opportunities there that prepare them not only to learn there, but then to stay there.
Take us behind the curtain a little bit. How were the rankings? How did they come up with these rankings?
So it really depends. It varies across platform, whether it's U.S. News and World Report, Times Higher Education, which is releasing as well. Each of them have a different methodology that they publish and they share out, so that we can easily see, where are we thriving, and all schools do this, right? Where are we thriving? Where are there areas for improvement? A lot of the different ranking platforms are based upon surveys within the higher education space. So how are your academic peers and ranking your institution, but then also looking at different areas as far as student success, student placement rates, salary information, all of those different types of variables that essentially rank you depending upon the area. So it may be overall, but then there are various rankings from innovation to student engagement to affordability. It really runs the gamut, ultimately to help parents and students make good choices on what is important to them and what are they looking for in a university, whether it be an overall ranking or a program ranking, to ensure they get the best fit.
To that point, and just one more question, I'll let you go. And Kelly, I appreciate you taking some time. How important is it to be ranked highly in these categories, and why?
It's a performance indicator, right? I mean, if you're a parent and a student looking and you're comparing, a lot of universities have a lot of the same programs. So what are some differentiators? And we lean on these rankings to be a differentiator in this space, as well as our 14 years of frozen tuition, to make sure that you're giving as much information as possible. This is a big investment for parents and families. And ultimately, they want to ensure that where they're putting their money, their hard-earned money, that they're going to have a strong return on their investment for students. So, in addition to many things like majors and choices and tours and all of that. The rankings is a public-facing indicator of overall university performance.
Yeah. Well, Kelly, congratulations again. Thank you so much for taking some time. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.